I love the fact that, you've mentioned the issue of the cost of living, something that, irrespective of one's social, political, or economic affiliation or status, we are all experiencing and are feeling the pinch of it. What, in your opinion, do you think can be done to navigate the challenge of the cost of living?
We also need to understand perhaps how we got to this situation. We have a number of players in the agricultural sector. You have the Ministry of Agriculture, you have the Food Reserve Agency, you have the farmers, both the commercial and smallholder farmers, and you have their methods of, agriculture, be it irrigation or those who are dependent on rain-fed agriculture. And for Mealie Meal specifically, I would draw your attention to the smallholder farmers who have largely produced and sustained the national food security, because they are the ones that produce a lot of Mealie Meal, which is sold to the Food Reserve Agency. But their agriculture depends on rainfall, and we understand that we are coming from a drought. We are still in a drought. So when we have a drought and there is no other, there is no other ways in which agriculture can be conducted besides depending on rain, then what you're going to have is a disaster. And this is where we are as a country. A lot of crops were damaged, maize, and because the supply had reduced and the demand had kept increasing. So this is why we are seeing that the cost of Mealie Meal has gone high. Potential explorations for sorting out this issue, of course, to start with, is we need to move away from depending on rain. I know it takes a lot because agriculture, in terms of irrigation, is quite expensive, and you would need to invest in irrigation systems and all that over a period of time. So I don't expect that this is something that is going to be immediately addressed, but we can begin to make steps towards that. For instance, the commercial farmers who have found it unattractive to grow maize because you do not know who you are going to sell or when you are going to sell. If at all you are going to sell, because we've had those issues, you remember, and in periods where the demand has been increasing and there's been a trigger on the quantities, you find that government in the past has put a ban to export. While that is something that would address the outflow of maize, it's something also which is affecting those who would want to grow more maize, because you are uncertain, and we know that the costs or the prices of maize are quite low in Zambia compared to the region.